Hi everyone! Okay, so today's video I'm going to do a Valentine's makeup tutorial because it is nearly Valentine's Day, and if you're going out with your lover then I am going to do a makeup tutorial that you might want to wear. However, if you are like me and are single, then just do this makeup just to make you feel a bit better. To be honest, I don't really mind Valentine's Day. It's basically just a normal day to me. So yes, I actually really love this makeup and I've been wearing it quite a lot recently. So yes, I hope you enjoy it. I'm gonna put my fringe back actually before I start, just so you can see what I'm doing better. And I'll probably look really weird, but oh well. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is apply this. This is the MAC Strobe Cream. I actually had a little sample of this and I really love it, so I think I might have to apply the full version, but basically I'm just going to use a kind of moisturiser primer sort of thing. So I'm going to put this all over my face, and a little bit goes a long way with this as well. I'm going to use my Maybelline Baby Lips and Hydrate just all over my lips. Okay, and that is my face prepped. I'm now going to go on to foundation. Okay, so my foundation choice today is the MAC Studio Sculpt foundation in NW50. Now this foundation is quite a kind of medium to high coverage foundation and it's most suitable for kind of normal dry skin. If you want a matte foundation that's more towards oily skin, I'd recommend the Studio Fix foundation. But basically, Valentine's Day you can pretty much go anything with coverage. If you want to kind of cover up more, go for a medium to high coverage foundation, or if you want more natural skin, go for a BB cream or a tinted moisturiser, or go for a lighter foundation, something like the kind of Bourjois Healthy Mix. But this is the one that I wear pretty much all the time now and I really like it. So basically, Valentine's makeup and makeup for dates and stuff is basically the makeup you feel the most comfortable in and the most confident in. So I feel most confident in this foundation, so that's what I'm going to wear. I'm going to pop a kind of a big pea-sized amount on the back of my hand. Actually probably a bit too much, but it doesn't matter, I'll put it on. And then use my Real Techniques buffing brush and pop this all over my face. Just blending. I kind of start more towards the centre of the face and then work out. Now actually, I did a poll on Twitter yesterday because I knew I wanted to film this video, and I asked whether you'd want me to do like a chatty video like this or a kind of voiceover music one, which I thought people would go for the voiceover music one, but I wanted to do a poll just to see what people wanted, and they actually wanted this chatty video, so that's what I'm doing. I found that quite interesting because I quite like making videos like this where I can just chat and put on my makeup, but yeah, that's what people like, so it's also good to know for future things as well. So I'm just going to continue building this up. Now, as I said, it does give quite high coverage, which I like. I do have a few spots as well at the moment which I need to cover up a bit more. Although this foundation does a pretty good job at covering. I usually just blend that down a little bit onto the neck as well. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is apply this, which is called Fake Up by Benefit. This is an under eye concealer, but basically any concealer that you want, but I love this. It's a bit similar to kind of the Wild how you say it, so yes. Popping this underneath my eyes. This will just help to brighten underneath your eyes and also cover those dark circles, but mainly it just helps to kind of brighten underneath the eyes. Use a brush to blend that in a little bit, and then I'm going to use my fingers. I just like to just use this just to blend it a little bit, and then use my fingers to blend that in. Other products that I'm using will be listed in the description box below. If you are wondering how I didn't catch what product it was, then just check the description box below. And I'm going to go on with a little bit of concealer. As I said, I have a couple of spots, so I just want to conceal this a little bit more. This is the Boi-ing concealer from Benefit, number 1 and number 2. I'm taking number 1 just on my ring finger, and I'm just going to apply this to any little spots or blemishes. So actually the foundation covered quite a lot of them, which is good. And then I'm going to set that all into place so it'll stay for the whole day, especially if you're going do something in a day on Valentine's Day, then you want your makeup to stay put all day. So I'm using this Stay Matte Powder from Rimmel. This one's in 001 transparent. I'm going to take my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush and pop this underneath my eyes. This will help to set the under eye concealer and it will help from your eyeliner kind of slipping down your face and your mascara slipping down your face. So yes, make sure you always powder underneath your eyes. It also helps to kind of stop creasing as well. Using the same brush, I'm just going to take that onto any spots that I concealed. Just using my Real Techniques buffing brush again, I'm just going to take that just lightly over the rest of my face. And then just going to take a comb and just through my eyebrows just to comb them through. I don't put any product through them because I don't really think they need anything. But obviously this is the time you would fill in your eyebrows if you need to. Okay, now on to eyes. Eyes are probably the kind of main focus on this makeup look. So the first thing I'm going to take is a base. This is the by Terry Ombre Blackstar in Misty Rock. This is my favourite base ever. It looks like this. And I'm going to take this all over the lid. Now actually you could probably just wear that on its own because it's such a gorgeous colour, but I'm going to be popping some eyeshadow on top. But that's what the base looks like. For eyeshadows, I'm taking two eyeshadows with these two. They're both from MAC, they're both from the holiday collection. The first one I'm going to be using is this one, which is called Rabblerouser. And this is a gorgeous, gorgeous pink colour. Look how pretty that is. And the other one is called Mustache. And this is a gorgeous, gorgeous black with a hint of silver and gold sparkling. Basically, obviously, probably not a lot of you will have these. So what you will need is a kind of quite light pinky toned eyeshadow and then a more darker charcoal black colour with a little bit of sparkling. To be honest, so many places do this and MAC will do similar eyeshadow but not in the holiday collection. The first thing I'm going to do is take my Real Techniques shading brush and the pink colour. I'm going to pop this all over the lid and just keep blending it in. I think it's always a really hard colour to wear on your eyes, I think, but I think it just looks so pretty, especially for Valentine's Day. And again, you could probably just leave it like this, but I'm going to make it more into a smoky eye because that's what I love to wear, and I think it's just going to look really pretty. So then taking my Real Techniques brush, sorry this is a bit dirty, this is the 203 brush, I can't quite remember what it's called, but it's basically the kind of big fluffy brush. And I'm going to take the colour Mustache and I'm going to concentrate this on the outer corner of my eyes and then start to blend it in a bit. This will help to create that smoky eye. Build up that colour a little bit by just kind of reapplying and reapplying and kind of sandwich the products together. That will make them last a lot longer. And then I'm going to take the brush that I used the pink on. I'm just going to go over the pink just a little bit just to make it a bit more prominent. That is pretty much the eyeshadows done. So as you can see, it's kind of just you kind of got that little bit of pink, which I think is quite Valentine's Day, but also mixes the smoky eye. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is apply my eyeliner. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide Eye Pencil in Perversion. I don't want to really do really smoky eyes, just because Valentine's Day is meant to be quite kind of soft looking makeup. So I've kind of done my eyes like a little bit smoky, but they're not too out there, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to pop this eyeliner just in my waterline and my tie line, which is your upper waterline. Okay, so now that's on, I'm just going to place some mascara over the top. You could add some false lashes as well, but I think it looks just quite nice with the mascara. I'm using this one from MAC. This is the Upwardblack mascara. It's quite a small one, but I really love it. lay that mascara up and I put a tiny bit on my bottom lashes as well. And that is the eyes done. Kind of like a soft kind of pink smoky eye, which I really like. Okay, and then I'm going to pop a little bit of bronzer on. This is the NARS Laguna bronzer, which I'm literally obsessed with recently. I really like it. And I'm going to take the Benefit Hoola brush and I'm just going to pop this on. Kind of just blend onto my cheeks and where the sew would normally hit my face. So I'm not really contouring, I'm kind of just warming up my face a bit more because I look quite pale. I really love this bronzer. It's a bit similar to the Hoola bronzer, but I actually prefer this one. I still love the Hoola though, but this one, I don't know, I just feel like I like the finish a bit more. Okay, then I'm going to add a little bit of blusher. Now I don't like over heavy blush for a kind of softer look, so I'm going to be using this from NARS. This is the Orgasm blush, and I'm going to be taking this with the blush brush from Real Techniques. This is the kind of limited edition Hollywood Icons one, and I'm just going to put this on. This would add a really nice finish and a little bit of sparkle as well. So I'm just going to smile and put that on my cheeks and blend up a little bit. Okay, and lastly I'm going to do my lips, and I'm using this lipstick. This is from Decay from the Vice collection. This is in PDA, which I think is very appropriately named for this. So I'm just going to pop this all over the lips. It's just a really pretty pink colour. However, even though I absolutely love this lipstick, it's probably not the best if you're kissing. So what I'll do is I'll leave a link below to a blog post I wrote last year, actually for Valentine's Day, about the best lip products for Valentine's Day. So yes, I will also leave a link below to the other blog post I did, which is if you're single, how to pamper yourself, which is what I'm going to be doing this year. But that is the finished look. I'm just going to take my hair down so you can see. Okay, so I really hope you enjoyed this. It's kind of like a softer, smokier look with a nice pink lip. So yes, let me know if you'll be trying out this Valentine's Day or kind of whatever day you're going to celebrate it on. Don't forget to give this video a massive thumbs up, leave me a comment below, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I hope you all have a fab Valentine's Day, whatever you're up to. Yeah, if you do create this makeup look, then please tag me in a photo on Twitter or Instagram. I'd love to see it. And yeah, I will see you all next week for another video. Lots of love. Bye. Happy Valentine's Day.